This woman, she already had some kind of masculine features, like deeper voice, deeper whatever. She decided to be a man because she wanted to see how men were treated. Not sex change, an experiment. She ended up killing herself after like a year and a half of this because she said she was treated so horribly by women that she couldn't even believe that this is how men lived. And I was like, no fucking way. But I can see it. I can see that you guys don't speak up. You don't say the things that we need to hear because you want to love us, you want to support us, you want to be there for us, but you guys are supposed to be. You're supposed to be the strong one. Yeah. You're supposed to be these things, and yet we've been fighting to be your equal, fighting to be the alpha, fighting to be, and out of kindness, you guys are stepping back, but it's a losing war for both of us.
Yeah.
May I ask a question? Why don't we want men to be happy? Why are we trying to piss them off? I keep running into very stupid, foolish dating advice that's like, make him jealous. This will make him angry. This will make him want to strike. No, y'all like y'all men angry? Y'all like him in the angry flavor? When in this world, in this universe, in this lifetime, in this epoch, in this era, have angry men ever served us? When has a man being pissed off ever made our lives easier? Let me know. I think the people who date men should be striving to make men feel comfortable, wanted, desired, included, treasured, valuable. Why do I feel like that's an unpopular thing to say? People gonna run and be like, she's a pick me, oh, she just wanna get chose. How can I lose if I'm already chose like... But seriously, please, stop pissing the boys off. Stop trying to make them mad or insecure. When men are angry, we go to war.
Mel believes that men should have a choice whether or not they want to be a father, even after they get a woman pregnant.
Women have an extraordinary power that men do not have. Every woman in this country knows, as she makes love to her man, that if for whatever reason an unwanted pregnancy occurs, no person on this planet can force her to be a mother if she doesn't want to be, because after the fact, she will still have choice, she will have control of her life, she will decide if and when and under what circumstances to become a mother. Now, men know something much different. Because every man, let me just tell you, sure, every man knows, in the midst of his passion, that if there's a contraceptive failure, then he could be screwed in more ways than one. A man has no control over his life, and someone will decide for him whether he will be a father, and that's wrong.
Do you think that the father should take responsibility of the child that he helped give birth to if he doesn't want to have a child?
Well, yes. I mean, first of all, I would advise women to get to know the men a bit better because there's some real nuts out there, as we may have been witnessing. But in any case, I would say, yes, obviously, I think men have to take responsibility because, to me, the primary concern in this matter would be the child. And I think the poorest sector of people in this country are children. It's only fair and responsible that if, as many people in the audience have said, men want to have sexual intercourse, you have to think, what are the consequences of my action?
To take the guy's side now, where is the woman's responsibility? In other words, a woman has the right to say, I don't want the child, I'm going to abort. A woman has the right to say, okay, I'm going to have the child, but I'm going to give it up for adoption because I don't want the financial responsibility for the child. I don't want to devote time or anything else to the child. Mm-hmm. A woman has that right. Shouldn't a man have that same right?
Well, men can't have abortion. I don't think men do have that responsibility because I'm talking about a child and a child's life and the impact of not having enough care, enough money, enough attention devoted to that child. And that's what I think has to be primary. The man's desire to be involved or not involved is secondary to need
Can a woman say,
child.
I want to give the child up for adoption?
Sure.
Why can't a man?
Because there is a child in the world and the mother's taking responsibility
for it. No, but let's say there's a child, let me just stay with this for a second. There's a child born. Mm-hmm. The man impregnated the woman bore the child for 9 months, carried the child for 9 months. Now the child is born. The woman says, I don't want to pay for that child, I don't want to spend time with that child, I've got to get on with my college, with my life, or something else, I'm not ready to have a child, and so I'm giving it up for adoption. Is a woman allowed to say that?
Yes.
Even though there's a child in the world saying, I don't want responsibility.
Not be responsible.
If a woman can say, I don't want responsibility, is a man allowed to say, I don't want responsibility?
I think not if the woman is keeping responsibility for the child, then I think the man has to have some responsibility, minimally.
Pardon me.
Why don't you wait till I'm finished?
Your sexism is showing.